outside.
And we are
Go tell him.
live! If only distracted by the
Hey.
presence of a dog somewhere off frame.
There is a dog.
I mean, it is a
Cute.
arguably good reason to be distracted.
It is.
On
It
that
is a
note,
very good reason.
Why arguably? I don't
Look.
see anything arguable in that.
on
Look,
that
It is a fact.
on that note, welcome one and all to
To tonight's
The Base
episode
Squad.
of
and the Chronicles of Twigs and Reckoning, episode 24, The Pointing Finger. As usual, a little content warning. For abuse, gaslighting, kink, substance use and abuse, and violence. And as such, if any of those things don't suit your fancy, calligraphy. Getting nice pens, nice inks. There's something better than seeing nice color on paper.
also, if none of these things
No.
suit you at this point, if you are still listening,
You're still watching.
Your
man.
message is-
And also,
where have you all been?
and if any of those,
Oh.
and if any of the alternatives I suggested, or we suggested, don't suit you, well, frankly, you lack imagination, and that's it.
McCain.
That is
McCain, thanks, McCain.
McCain, you lack
We
imagination.
we are
For sponsoring us.
McCain for if you lack
Again.
imagination.
Not the one you're thinking about.
At
The
some
other
point, yeah, not the McCain. Get
Now
in,
this
get in
McCain,
touch.
The other one.
Get in
man,
touch.
I'm so
McCain.
done with this bit.
Someday we'll start the game.
I just
No, you've got to get you. We grow on those. In like we grow on those. I really like them.
Guys, it's almost 9.
Ralph just lacks humor. And
no, it was just a shitty
on
bit.
that sad truth, we hand the microphone over to Ralph.
I'm not paid to be funny. I'm here to make you cry.
You're not paid.
So,
You're not paid.
shut up.
Yes, it's paid in meals when we get to chapeaus.
Chapeau
Never
was
feel
paid
something.
by himself when he was DM, and we ate at his place on his. Anyway, here's the
It was
game.
paid by us enjoying the food.
Speaking of, you will all receive a bill.
fuck. A cease and desist.
You'll hear from my attorneys. On that note, Ralph, take it away.
All right. Casey, Stone, Serene, and Thaddeus get in the car, following Casey's argument with Persimmon. As they are driving away, motes of light start flying out of them as their mantle slowly dissipates. As it happens, Nick starts losing control of the car as all the pain from his injury comes back to him. Casey managed to control the car and they managed to stay on the road and stop on the side before anything too bad happens. In a dark room, Haru is tied to a chair, her face bruised from the hit they got. In front of them, Casey's fetch, interrogating them. So where are your little friends hiding? I won't say anything to you, asshole. Alright, look. You see that man over there? That's not just any old cowboy. That's a huntsman. Unkillable, unstoppable force of fairy. Unless you want a one-way ticket to hell, you might as well start talking now. Haru stays silent in the chair, looking away, holding their breath. Amelia, just outside the laundromat, hears a loud noise. She hesitates for a moment and eventually goes in. It's dark. Jack isn't there to welcome her, not this time. She walks through the two usual coats to get into the holo. Persimmon's door isn't properly closed. She knocks before pushing the door slowly. Inside, she sees her king, lifeless, his desk covered in blood, his gun still in his hand. Baffled, she approaches. She notices, as she gazes upon the scene, the drawer is still open, where surely the gun must have been. But in the drawer, there's one thing left. An old, dried, dismembered finger. Emilia. Sorry to put you on the block like that.
I'm gonna touch it.
You touch it.
Nothing
It's-
happens.
Not if you just touch it, I guess.
It's gross.
It's kind of gross.
I mean, he's so scared of like everything. He must have like Ziplocs or
Oh my god, yes, it's in a
Something
Ziploc. I love it.
yeah. She's gonna take it and put it in her pocket.
You take it, and just as you palm it, you feel it moving.
She drops it.
It falls to the
Then-
ground, twitches a little bit, and stops.
On behalf
of this-
on behalf of everyone, including our viewers, ew.
You.
Let's not forget there's a man
Um,
with like his brain all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the severed,
Not
but the
very
living
palatable.
severed finger.
Yeah, the living severed finger.
The man who shot himself is very much 2021 vibe, but
Oh, Francois, do you need help? You
Yeah.
want to talk?
I didn't say it was my vibe. I said it was 2021's.
All right, so
Moving on.
moving on, you drop the disgusting finger to the ground before it twitches a little bit and then stops again.
Probably in a pool of blood. Just thinking, you know.
Sure, it right into the blood.
Oof.
The block bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
And she's gonna look. She's gonna look. How many dice must I roll for my clarity damage?
I
think
I
they
rolled them.
re-rolled.
For the
Oh.
all right, so here's the thing. You no longer need to roll for clarity, and you no longer know what's your clarity score anymore.
That's amazing.
Nice.
So
Thank
what I
you.
tell you is what you're gonna believe, and maybe you're
Alright.
just batshit crazy, or maybe you're not.
Alright.
That's
And she will look at the gun. At the mess that was ahead before. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, he didn't take a shotgun. It took a
Yeah. You know, it's as clean as it can be, I
As
guess.
a gunshot to the head can be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's not
And
exactly
just move.
elegant, but
yeah. Move from one to the other with her eyes. Before she takes a deep breath. Grabs the phone. That probably has plastic over it.
nah, it's
Just
gross.
dial.
There's wipes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you
And
can
dial Jake's number.
Dial whose?
Jack.
Mine? Jack?
Jack.
None of y'all.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Okay. Not taking it personal.
No,
Try
no,
not
no,
to.
no. Well, I mean, the second in
I mean-
command of the court being informed that a king has just killed himself is,
That's a good thing.
yeah,
All right.
I'm
let's-
behind you.
Let's leave this that for now. people in the car.
Dios
You're-
míos.
Is everything okay, Nick? You
One point. It's just a little blood. I suppose we just,
That's
back-
not. That's.
It's just enough to see him.
that seems
Casey, you
probably
take the
from the
wheel.
Glades of
Thaddeus, help me
Rain.
bring him in the back. We're bringing you to the hospital.
Poisey can just drive. I'll just sit in the back. I'll be fine. Just
Get in the.
it doesn't seem like
Nick, you need medical attention, and there's no question about that.
I think there's some more questions to be asked. I'm
No.
not going to lie.
Hospital first.
he's right though.
Yeah, well,
I
there's
mean,
a
I didn't
car
feel
ride
anything
to the
until like a
hospital.
second again.
We'll talk on the way, please, Casey. Just start the
Oh,
car. And Nick, get in the back.
Just and Thaddeus looks kind of ambivalent about something. He
Someone
just-
please do an occult check because I'm dying.
what?
Someone please do an occult check. I can't do that.
Neither can I.
A cold check.
I don't get why the occult check.
To know why we're not growing no more.
Sure, I'll try that, but
But for now, let's think about that later.
There's
I
a
guess.
1 + 1 = 2. To do.
So we're gonna bring Nick in the back, and then we're gonna start driving.
Yep.
There.
I'll just go
Thaddeus
sit in the
sits in the back, and his breathing kind of accelerates, and he looks at Nick, specifically Nick's wounds, and he looks. His hands tremble, and just give me a second. I need to find the stats. But
He just says that.
yeah.
He just looks at Nick and says,
I
"Give
need
me
to
a
find
second,
the- I need to find the stats, and he just glazes over. Just
What was that? Is that some sort of attack you've seen before, Casey?
no.
Oh, it might just be repercussion from going in the edge.
But that's very delayed.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Thaddeus is going to, as he's going to look like he's having a mild panic attack. Just okay, and put his hand softly on Nick's shoulder. As he does, you see bits and cracks from his cheek just kind of turn to dust, and this hole in his cheek just open up a bit more, and the dust just kind of aggregating on Nick's wounds and healing him. So I'm going to spend a glamour for my
Shared burden.
Sorry?
Shared burden.
No, Cœur Loyal.
yeah,
And-
what? That sounds cute.
So Nick, you're going to be healed. Let's make it 3 because 5 is a bit intense. 3 lethal is healed instantly. Ralph,
Yes.
I take 3 severe clarity damage.
Oh, how many?
3.
Oh, okay, but of course you didn't have any when I rolled because of course you didn't. No, actually you did. Oh my god, I have.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do something though.
All
Because
right,
when you put your hand on my shoulder, well, Nick is first confused at first, but then he kind of sees what you're doing and he puts his hand on yours. I said, "This is gonna be all right," and I'm gonna use my new contract too. I'm gonna use.
Yes, spend
Fortifying
all your
presence.
glamour right now. It's
Yes,
definitely
now's
the right
the
moment.
time.
I'll use that glamour. Nobody needs them.
Nobody needs it. So
Also, that
essentially, I'm gonna
clarity.
make-
Nobody needs it.
But I'm going to ask you not to, Jay, because this is kind of a big thing for Thaddeus.
You want to take all that clarity damage? Because
I'm
good
gonna
only
take that clarity damage.
because I can soak some of it.
Oh, the clarity damage, fine.
Yeah, I'm just soaking the
No,
clarity
no, no, no.
damage.
I just didn't want you to kind of stop that move because that would, yeah.
No. I agree. That's definitely a big thing for Thaddeus because just by the way you described it. But I think if you take 3 plus what Ralph has ready for you, I think you might not want the 5.
Well,
I don't know.
Is it 3 points go or is it like 3 dice?
I have to check their contract.
Wait.
Takes the same amount of mild clarity damage as bashing damage shield and the same amount of severe clarity damage as lethal damage shield.
Alright.
Ralph counting stuff.
It is entirely possible for a playmate to
Uh,
lose herself completely while killing others.
I will say, let's hope Jay rolls good.
Oh my god, guys!
I did nothing.
You're driving, that's all we need.
Yep.
Casey,
Alright,
can I
well-
have your phone, please?
Yeah.
And actually, both Nick and Serena are going to be able to hear Thaddeus just kind of mutter under his breath, "I'm doing it because I want to, not because she does."
Huh.
Visually, Ralph, what do we see of Nick's condition?
It looks a lot better now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gotta be mostly internal, like probably a little broken rib or something. You know, it's nothing, no open wound because it was basically just extra punched, I think. But he's got
not just punched, extra punched.
extra punched. I mean, he did get 5 damage in one attack, but you know, it seems okay, especially since he's so sturdy. Anybody else would be right at death's door, but not him. But you know, it's still not cool.
All right, you need to do a resolve plus weird check, my sweet Tony.
Weird.
Whether you like it or not, there's always a voice in the back of your head saying to be cautious. That's what the thing says.
That's
Says
very
voice.
autumn of you.
It is.
That's no successes.
There plus empathy plus weird. Yeah. Okay, let's just try and get 1 success. And that's no success. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I just put my hand on your shoulder and look real sweet.
All right.
All right. Everything,
Gab, you got the phone?
Yeah. Yes.
everything all right by there.
If there's... What? Nick?
Oh, Thaddeus just taking some of the burden off my shoulders. You
It's
sure
fine.
you're okay,
It's fine.
Thaddeus?
Yes,
That
and
doesn't look
he's
fun.
clearly having a panic attack.
Oh, when you finish your healing and seeing how Jay didn't get any success, you can hear the gentle and refined laugh of she who walks in beauty.
Where's she? No.
Where's who?
What are you talking about?
Right here, Thaddeus.
Casey, focus
No,
on the road.
No. She's there. She's near. I hear her. She's there.
It's just us.
Serena's gonna like unclip her seatbelt, pass over the shotgun, and head to the back to sit next to Thaddeus. And she's gonna take his hands. Yeah. Thaddeus.
And he's not there. He's
Yeah.
speaking again, and as he speaks, his words kind of turn into this poem that just turns sorry, give me a sec. But yeah, his words turn into this poem She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and star skies. And what space of dark and bright meets in her all aspects in her eyes. And he just keeps repeating those things as almost in servitude.
I give
Nick,
you
how
a
are ya?
very worried look.
Nick, how are
I'm
ya?
fine. I think I said I'm fine, for God's sake.
Serena's gonna hand you the phone. call the presbytery and tell Liam that if Emilia comes back, we're heading to the hospital. And then Serena's gonna focus on Thaddeus, and she's gonna keep talking to him, trying to get him back.
Nick's,
And like
Nick's fine. Nick's fine. We'll head to the bowling.
bowling.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thaddeus looks like he's having some kind of seizure right now.
Actually, give me a.
It's a panic attack.
Is it though? So I'm gonna read lucidity, Ralph, on Thaddeus. I'm gonna give you
You're-
a roll again. Read lucidity. So Tony, roll composure and weird.
Composure plus weird. Let us see. Ooh, that's 2, 3 successes.
Holy moly! I
Well,
don't feel like I'm gonna win it. Alright, I cannot read you. Never mind.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Everything we try to help him is fucking up.
Yep.
But yeah, he's just gonna keep going like that.
Bowling alley or something else, we need to let Amelia know.
I'll try and call her.
She's not gonna be home, but Liam can pass the word.
Try the court.
You have the
Yeah,
Where
I
we
know.
left. That's where we left her. Maybe she's still there.
Fine then. I'll just try and call her. I'll try and call the court then. I'm guessing.
The
we have
number
the
you
court.
are calling is actually used. Please call at a later time,
That's very.
or
Oh, it's
press
just-
1 to go
However-
immediately into
Well,
the
I mean,
book.
however, I don't know
One.
how long your call is going to be, but it could happen before or after.
I'm gonna leave a
Yep.
message.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Nick. We're headed to the hospital. That's you. I said we're
Bowling.
I
Nice.
think what's the
Bowling alley.
We're headed to the bowling alley. If you want to meet up there. I hang up.
Amelia, your phone call was pretty simple. He's coming over right away. And you two are together. I'm gonna say outside the office, just, you don't dwell just right next to a dead body.
I'm shaking a bit. For some reason.
For some reason.
Who knows why?
Give me a moment. I want to check a little something. Before he arrives, you still look at the scene. Did you take the finger? I think not. Not yet, anyway.
No. No, I did not.
And you look at it, and as you just make sure that it's not moving like you thought it was, you see it squirm a little bit, like it's trying to turn around and then points somewhere.
I'm gonna nudge it a bit with my foot, so it's like a bit not pointing at the
Off.
place it was pointing before. Yeah, I want to see it if
It goes back to the same position in the same direction that it was.
I check the door to see if Jack's already coming, and if I don't see him immediately, I will take a wet wipe, grab the Ziploc, wipe it quickly.
The blood is not going to bite you, you know.
It's kind of disgusting.
It's the finger. If I touch the finger, it will wiggle. I don't want to wiggle the finger.
Like holding a bug, you're like, ooh, 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 ooh.
And you put it like
Oh.
in your purse, I guess.
Yeah.
And just when you do that, Jack enters. And we'll fade to black. You're outside in the laundromat. You've assessed a little bit the emotions. Jack is just sitting on one of the washing machines, rubbing his head, trying to, grasp the situation.
He was right. He told me this Supreme Court was dangerous and I didn't listen.
You have grounds to think that it was them.
Casey was the last one. The last one I met. And he said he wouldn't do anything, but...
Between you and I, you know Casey best. You think you would do something so foul? Oh, you would.
I mean, he held my friend at gunpoint, which was also his friend, just because he was a little
I
bit
did-
ragey, so you know.
I did not pull my gun.
Look,
Never mentioned it either.
It's the implication.
so that would mean that's what happened earlier. Our mental. No one's safe anymore. We need to talk with Arthur or Casey.
What about Queen's bitch?
And the queens. I was forgetting about them. Will you be alright, Amelia? I know that it is
Yeah.
a lot to take in, but we have no time to think.
Call Archer and the Queen. I'm dealing with Casey.
Nice. I'll be right on it. Will you be alright?
Yeah.
I'll get to work then. You leave the laundromat, and you see on your phone that you have one voice message.
They
Telling-
call the court. I don't have a phone.
Oh, they call the court.
Yeah, we called
Yeah.
the court.
True. All right.
I
Well,
mean,
then...
it can be Jack going like, "Hey, they just told me."
Mm.
I guess.
It
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
that. Jack just goes like, "Okay, what's the message we?" Oh, but yeah, it can be there.
Yeah. So he just
So
there. Casey's at the Supreme Court. If that is any help.
I'm going there now. Thank you. And I'm gonna go.
All right.
So at the spring court, I suppose.
Yep. You arrive well before Amelia, of course. If you want to do something else,
I'll
with
let you like do your little thing before I show up.
Of course, like it's closed. Because it was like the same day as like our impromptu meeting, so closed still.
So, Yeah.
You take care of Nick, I'll take care of Thaddeus.
Yeah.
I'm Fine.
Take a look at yourself at the very least.
I literally only have a bleeding nose.
Bleeding
Thaddeus
nose
took my
comes from the
wounds.
inside.
No, it comes
One,
from literally
one shade
broken
more,
nose.
one read
Nick,
less.
Nick, does it
Shh.
hurt? Does it hurt when
The
I push
half
here?
No.
compared to nameless grace, which
doubt.
waves
I doubt.
even Raven trees
He-
slightly
He
worse.
barely winces.
Worth-
I'm at 2 wounds. Oh yeah. It hurts, but it's fine.
Yeah. Have first aid and painkillers.
You take care of him, okay?
Try.
Make sure he's alright.
Thaddeus.
And I've posted the specific poem in the chat.
In the chat.
But
nice.
basically, he keeps going over and over with the same lines. He's absolutely confused and terrified. Something's going on right now. And he does repeat that he hears her.
You need to focus on this, on my voice, and forget everything else that's going on right. There's no one else with us. Only us.
You can't see her yet. She's here. She's here. She's come back. She's come back. She's here for us first.
Together
go
we can
back.
face with everyone we can face. But we need to stop giving her attention for now.
It won't be the pig who
We
frightens
need
her
to
friends like
focus on ourselves. Focus on what's going on. We have things to do. We have a friend who needs help. And whether she's here or not, she's gonna wait before we kick her ass. I need you to stay with me. I need you to focus on this instant, on what's going on. I need you to take the air in your lungs. I need you to feel them. Let the air fill you and then exhale slowly. I need you to be in touch with this universe again, with this land.
And he's kind of going to reach for your hand and hold it very tight and just oh, okay. I'm here. I'm here. He
Feel
doesn't
this?
quite
And she's
look
gonna squeeze a bit.
he doesn't quite look like he believes it, but at least he seems present.
You're doing wonderful. Now focus on this hand and I'll squeeze back. Because we're here together in this land and this world. We're gonna head inside. Feel ready to go? And Serena's gonna lead him inside.
Yeah, he's going to go. To slowly get up and just let's go. Let's go.
Stop bitching, damn it! It's painkillers, that's all!
I just think we can let time do the healing.
Time and some painkillers. Gin isn't a painkiller.
Well, can I swallow the painkillers with gin then?
No!
Take your meds!
Gosh.
I
Not on my
rolled
case.
I rolled medicine. I didn't get any successes, so you know.
I can do the check. I'll do it myself.
Self medicine.
Scream at him until he heals.
What is it? It's Dex medicine? No, Intel
Intel
medicine?
medicine.
Oh lord.
If it's on you, you got like at least -2.
Yeah.
I have twin medicine and I have twin Intel, so it's a 2 dice roll. Yeah.
With like a first
That's a
aid
10. I got a 1.
kit. Well, you know.
I'll just swallow the pills.
It took a dice roll to swallow.
You take
pills.
the Advil
Yeah.
like a man with no water.
I call
It's
Natalie.
dry.
Sounds like
She picks up. Casey, what the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? Well, something happened.
Whatever it was. What the fuck was it?
Look, we did our thing. Went to the Glade Sovereign and we came back. It's a fucking long story, I'll tell you in time. Went to talk to Persimmon and that's it.
It's never.
I was literally on the scene and I never felt that naked before. I don't know what happened, but it's not good.
We're at the court. We're talking it over. Nick, Serena, and Thaddeus, it's... yeah, well, we're upset too. We don't know what happened.
I'll try and see if I can free up, but no promise.
Sure. Take care.
Same, be careful.
Actually,
Amelia,
I'm going to run
can-
calls. I'm checking in on everyone in the court, making sure they're fine.
They're fine, but they are very confused about what's going
Yeah,
on.
well,
and-
I'm essentially calling everyone to the bowling alley. No, not necessarily like it's
I'll-
mandatory. It's mandatory. Be here or else. It's like we're at. If you don't feel safe, we're at the court. If you don't feel safe,
All right.
invitation.
Can I do the same thing with Winter Court?
That's going to get interrupted at some point by Amelia getting in. That's a good call.
So
I mean,
start.
you're both gonna be like making call while
Yeah, that's
when
fair.
Amelia.
I mean, I'm gonna call
Don't-
Arthur and Haru, so I
Don't
wanna
forget
like-
Liam. Don't forget Liam. I'm taking care of Claudius.
I'm fine. I'll have the bottle of gin if it's.
You could use it.
Have a
Yes.
sip.
I'll mix you a gin and tonic. Yeah, I'll mix you a... And if you let me, I will put a hand on your shoulder, handing you the drink. And I will do gift of warm breath. You'll be calm, refreshed. If you had bashing damage, they're gone. Fatigue penalties, they're gone. You know,
Ooh, I
that
did.
kind of stuff.
I did have bashing damage.
Oh yeah,
So y'all start running calls.
I'm behind the bar and I'm taking calls and calling.
I'm on
people
your
and-
cell phone.
Yeah.
Amelia, you get in whenever. But that's about
Alright.
now, I guess.
Yeah, that's about now. Y'all are making calls or getting like less panicked, and Amelia doesn't walk through the door. I mean, it's not really Amelia either. The thing that burst in is a beast. There's no better way to say it. It's not humanoid. It's not walking on two legs. It's big. A weird shape. Too big of a front. Too little
Big-ass.
of back. Too big of claws. And just something terrifying that beelines towards Casey.
Okay, so
What?
initiative, everyone.
Good lord.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
If that's where you want to go. I wasn't
Then go
expecting
there.
that
I mean,
fight, but let's go.
Yeah, it's
Or
kind of
we-
what I
we
was
can-
expecting, though.
We can
For the order.
we can make it more narrative if you are so inclined, or we can make it more mechanical
knowing-
if you prefer.
Just knowing who reacts
I-
first.
Fair enough.
yeah.
Not 12.
How much are skills and attributes?
Skills are 2 experience point, attributes are 5 or 4.
Alright, so who's the highest?
I'm at 12.
I have 8.
I have 11.
Thaddeus is not fighting. He's not in any state of fight.
I got 6, so.
Hey!
So Nick first.
You win by 1.
I see the big thing coming up, so I'm going to do my the terrible brute and try to like just whoa, grab the kitty by the tail.
There is a tail. There is a big, weird tail. Like it's more the
Weird,
consistency of a lizard one. It's not like a little bone and meat and then fluffy hair. It's like big and chunky and.
You got
I
like
don't know,
that
I'm
big
gonna
ass
use
rat
this.
tail that
I'm gonna
nobody
use
likes.
the willpower because Nick is not in for some shit right
Um,
now.
Do we like a serious question? Do we have any reason to know it's Amelia and not
It's
some kind of
you,
fucking
yeah.
beast?
She never showed that side of her.
All right.
Which is
Except
why
if you go like, does she have the birthmark?
Yeah,
while
if we
the
squint-
baby-
Right there!
If we
Jumping on
squint
you.
real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amelia, you need to do a strength athletics check, please.
Alright.
Six.
Ooh.
Something a bit more.
So you take one of my
Yeah,
strengths.
I've been
I
trying to
think-
look at music.
I'll put
I
Bam
take
back
one of your
on.
strength dice. I take one of your strength dice, and I technically grapple you.
Yep.
You gain. No, okay, no, you take one immobilize, but you do lose one strength, and you are grappled.
Amelia.
And it's my turn.
Yes.
To try
I
to
think
get
we are
out
gonna
of the
disagree.
grapple.
Yes, I approve of that
I'm
choice.
holding it.
So it's
hedge
again
this.
strength athletics. So it's strength athletics again, I guess. To try to get out of the grapple.
How many XP did I gain from accomplishing my aspiration of understanding what happened to the queen?
1.
I have 3. You do get out.
I rolled very good.
Nice.
So I get out!
Oh, damn it!
And
We're
my
all gonna be out of
objective
gun.
is definitely Casey.
Casey's next.
Big beast goes.
So thank you guys for keeping track of the initiative. I've been trying to find a song for this since the beginning. I didn't pay attention
We're
to the
here for you.
numbers you said.
We're here for you.
All right, we
So
got everything.
Casey-
We got everything covered.
Isn't there something like quick draw?
There's a feat. It's in the core of Wood and not in Changeling, I think.
I assume it's like 2 points, and merits are a point each, so or an
Yeah.
XP each. So yeah, no,
Yeah, let's go
quick
for that.
Yeah,
Quick draws
um,
one actually. Quick draws 1 dot.
With just one. Oh, fantastic.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Well. Casey sees a beast, a big fucking kitty, headed for his throat, and he pulls his gun and he shoots.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that makes sense.
You know.
I mean,
Yeah,
Roll.
it does.
The beast does not have defense against firearm, I guess, unless you tell me otherwise.
No. No, I doubt I do. I'm gonna say I don't.
Have armor of any kind?
I have iron stamina, so it's not armor, but it's just I resist to a lot more, like, wounds.
Yeah.
I reduce penalties.
That's 4 lethal.
Ooh.
Ouch.
And your
Yes,
beast
okay.
form doesn't give you armor, or I'm gonna go check.
That was the
Um,
question. I sure hope it gives you some armor. So yeah,
What?
is your beast form primal glory?
It's Chrysalis.
Merciless.
So yeah,
Personalized.
long story short, like Casey pulls his gun and yells, "Get down!" Bang!
Nice.
Alright. Is the beast down?
Was probably not liking its day, but
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure there's still plenty of time for her to rip my throat.
Wasn't there something
Yeah.
about like the will to fight in Changeling's fights?
yeah, in theory, when you get lethal, let's just roleplay it because we're all, it's PC against PC. But in theory,
Yeah.
there's the goal to your fight, and I find it just complicated.
Alright.
I trust you guys to make the right roleplay decision when it comes to fighting.
Alright. So if she's not stopping after that bullet,
No, it doesn't give armor.
No. All right. I took the 4.
You get health, but you don't get.
Who's after Casey?
it's my
Yeah.
turn.
No,
Yeah,
after it's
Yeah, but
it's yeah.
Alright, so Darlin, with weird please.
It's
Why?
weird. It's-
Alright. So Serena is gonna step towards Thaddeus to like be in between the kitty and him. And she's gonna make the ice in the air just crystallize, and light is gonna emerge from her and blind you, as well as disoriented you. So you are blinded and disoriented.
Damn it.
Next time I'll
Uh,
take him alone.
Wise choice.
Oh, you're also no, it's not exception. Yeah.
At any point, Marie, if you want your characters to
yeah,
speak,
yeah.
talk, or do something, I mean, don't care about the turn all that much. Just
Yeah.
So Serena's
I mean,
standing in front
It's
of
pretty
Thaddeus.
clear that it's pretty clear that that beast doesn't care about you guys. Like, doesn't try to hurt you. It's more of a give me Casey, goddammit.
Retenez-moi, retenez-moi.
you know what? You know what I'm going to give you? 45 ACP and acute lead poisoning.
nice.
Oh my god.
Acute lead poisoning, nice.
My favorite.
Delivered
Who's
in
next,
a
Gab?
convenient and easily.
After
and-
that, we're back to Jay because Thaddeus doesn't want to take a turn, correct?
All right, that's perfect. Jay?
Actually, Thaddeus is gonna do the simple thing during his turn, which is basically gonna be like, but I need to help them. I should help them, and he's gonna like kind of try to stand up,
I very
heading
much.
towards.
Okay. Good. Because I very much like the
I
camera,
like that
on,
actually.
on Thaddeus just nursing his gin and tonic, just completely like shell shocked while there's a fight and gunshots and just chaos in the background. Just off cue. But I love also like Thaddeus against all odds getting up and trying to do something.
I imagine I can quite clearly see you're headed for Casey, right?
Yep.
Yeah, if you're trying to jump at his throat, Nick is not gonna be sweet. So I'm gonna do something I haven't done yet, and I'm gonna do Elemental Fury. Do I do that? Let's check. Is it really worth it? No, I'm just gonna do my mundane kit. I'm gonna hit the floor, and it'll be since I'm guessing you're less than 3 meters away from me.
Yeah, I'm still close to you. I
Alright,
didn't have
so-
time to like run to Casey. so-
I'm made of stone, and I'm guessing the ground of this place is made of stone too.
No,
Or is it wood?
Well,
Probably would. It's a bowling alley.
well, you say that, but
Okay.
like
And
the
carpet.
Bit, yeah,
and a
well,
lot of carpet.
the bit off of the wood is probably like cement with some carpeting on it.
Like, it's not rock. Or,
Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab the kitty again.
Concrete.
But I do not want my friend to get
The quote-unquote kitty.
the quote unquote.
The big kitty.
Oh my god.
Who doesn't look that
The
much
artist,
like a kitty, but
the artist formerly known as Kitty.
I will once yes. I will once again use once again be using willpower and asking you for your yes.
How sad are
And
you?
I'm still having might of the there's still might of the terrible brute being active, so
How sad are you
Oh,
that you
Lord.
can't trade position for effect?
Hmm?
right, huh? Oof. I don't think I'm getting you this one twice. Oh, two? Oh shit.
It's equal.
And
What happens when it's equal?
attack wins,
I would have said defense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
defense
Well,
wins
D&D
so far.
D&D said attack. What does what say?
Defense wins. That's how we played so far.
I'm
D&D
pretty sure we
defense.
played it defense.
D&D is
Defense
defense also.
Oh, but
Defense
you lose one strength
No,
though.
it's attack wins. If you hit the right number.
No, if
attack-
you win, I lose one straight.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry. I did steal one dice from you, which means I have one more dice to throw. So maybe this will change the thing.
Why
It
not?
doesn't.
Check it.
It doesn't.
Well,
So you're super close to like grappling me again.
but cats are
Alright,
notoriously slippery.
Amelia,
Goddamn kitty kit.
Even big, mysteriously.
Ralph definitely looked at his cat.
Yeah, I did. She's just there.
Yeah.
Now is not the moment to praise cats. Right now, cats are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, and I think it's Cat's turn. It's Cat's 2019. Let's go.
Woo!
So big kitty
Yeah.
with confusingly blink.
blind
Or a-
and disoriented.
and sniff the air to jump on Casey.
That's gonna have some disadvantages.
Yeah, let's just say that
Yeah.
being blinded isn't great.
I have 4 defense.
I mean, I have the
You've got -3 on rolls that rely on vision.
And I have 4 defense.
So it's -7.
Please stop fighting.
But you
I
know,
just want to pin him down.
Well,
God damn it.
well, my suggestion
I mean,
for,
y'all don't know that.
for
So.
for the sessions, for the party's sake, my suggestion would be
Yeah.
angrily call out my name right now because my next action is shooting you again.
Good point.
I've
I think
texted
that-
you. I'm texting you, Ralph.
okay.
Yeah, I think the big kitty cat that is pretty scary and everyone is just slapping currently will just like look around, try to swipe to catch something and go like, Casey! What did you do to Persimmon?
What's that Amelia?
The moment of
And
What did you do to Persimmon?
there was supposed to be like the southern twang. That piece.
Yeah, there's a southern twang to the
You're
weird grubble beast sound.
Thaddeus, you're not passing Serena.
Thaddeus is going to step and go, but don't you recognize her? It's Amelia. We need to help her. I should help her.
Casey is vaulting over the bar, maintain this with Amelia, keeping his gun trained on her and like fingers twitching on the trigger, but he is not shooting this time. And he's like, "What happened? I don't know. I talked."
She's wounded. She needs my help. I
She
need.
needs to drop the claws.
She needs to calm the fuck down.
You killed him!
What?
There's gonna be a beautiful bone crunching sound. As everything will just place and there will stand.
Yes.
Put some music that is a little bit sadder.
Yeah, that's where I was going. It's like
Clarity
sad, but-
damage for everyone because of the bone crack.
I
I'm trying that.
don't think
Go on.
so. But
and
he's on the ground.
in place of the beast there's gonna be Amelia, one of her shoulder, like,
Got.
one of her arm covered in blood. I mean, she was shot.
Fair.
Good. And, like, big fat tears sliding down her face as she looks at Casey.
Knees on the ground.
Why did you do it? You told me you wouldn't do it.
Didn't do anything. What happened? Talked. That's all. Knees on the ground and hands on your head.
Why couldn't you just... Why'd you have to do it?
I talked. I don't know what happened.
Told me
Simone?
the spring courts were dangerous, and I listened, and I tried, but I trusted you, and then you
Amelia,
just
what
went to-
happened?
He shot himself. Less than a minute after you left. Just...
Amelia talked. I came in, made sure nothing could happen. I could not lift a finger, neither could he. Couldn't even insult him. Talked. Had him talk. Explain how things were. Behold doesn't trust him. Couldn't win. No matter how things were. He said one of us was going to win. None of us were going to win. I left. Alive when I left. Orange has cameras, check that.
And she's gonna go down on her knees. Put her hands behind her head. And just stay there in silence as she cries.
Alright.
I watch over. I'm holstering my weapon. I'm heading for the phone. Call Jack.
That's why things are insane.
Thaddeus is going to step towards Amelia. Is you're hurt. Let me.
No, Thaddeus, that's enough. We're gonna bring her to the hospital. Can you help me find the med kit?
And again, he looks kind of out of it, and for a second, just as if the concept of not being there for her just kind of was a bit alien, and goes, yes, a med kit, yes.
The emergency kit's right here. Get it. It's here.
Nick,
Hey.
ayudarme, por favor. You're the one who knows the medicine
I
stuff.
kinda know medicine. I know to repair a broken arm if you broke your.
Can you just stop the
I'm
beating?
the one with the most medicine here.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
I, I'll just check her wounds and see if I can do anything with what we have.
Thaddeus, get her
How much
some more.
HP do you have, Amelia?
Like
max.
I have 9.
9? 7 do you have?
I am a beast.
Uh,
I have 4 stamina.
wow.
That's gonna
I
be
am built
that's
to
useful
be a
later
beast.
on.
That's more than I thought. That's
Yeah.
Alright. So, what I'm guessing is gonna happen is Nick's gonna start putting stuff on it. It's not really efficient, but at least it takes the blood.
Because I have no success for a medicine check, so
Nick,
I just.
it downgrades. If I'm not mistaken, it downgrades a couple lethals to bashing, but the rest are gonna
had-
need like professional medical attention and proper facility.
He had no successes, so I'm guessing it
So
fails
no
completely.
lethals are converted to bashing, and
Yeah.
the rest
Okay.
are going to need professional medical attention and proper
So
facility.
they're all gonna need proper medical attention.
Alright.
All of y'all
Yes.
are fucked.
So what's
And-
going on right now? Casey, you called everyone
Yeah,
to show up here.
I'm calling Jack right now.
We need
So-
to get her to the hospital.
Yes,
I
Casey,
swear.
I know. Did Amelia talk to you?
Yeah, well, she just kicked in the door. Just tried to rip my throat out.
After I asked her specifically not to do that.
The fact that you two had a chat about ripping my throat out
Fucking
is very
snitch.
concerning, Jack.
Look, is everything all right on your end?
Yeah, well, hardly. I had to shoot her because she was crawling through the bowling alley, otherwise things are fine. Persimon's dead?
Yes.
Christ.
And worst of all, short of 2 monarchs in the middle of his own season, it seems that the bulwark no longer holds.
The fuck? How do we fix that?
For now, make sure that you find your people and you make sure they're safe.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna change my order. I asked them, yeah, if you don't feel safe, come over to the bowling alley. Yeah, well, the commanders now, get the fuck over to the bowling alley.
We'll figure something out, but
Look,
for now,
I just want to give my side because, look, I came in and I talked. I used Royal Court to make sure that I wouldn't go out of the get off my hinges, and he wouldn't try nothing. Like, to ensure there's a talk and nothing more. He held some pretty ominous words. I'm not sure what went through his head, but I didn't do nothing. Didn't want that to happen. Promise.
if you really do promise. Look, for now, we really need to gather our people. No
Look.
time to be throwing blames.
Yeah. Yeah. Gather my people at the bowling alley and let's make sure everyone is fine. Get everyone. Let's account for everyone. Everyone.
All right.
I have my phone. I hope you have my cell phone. You have my number.
I do.
Good. Posted.
I will. So, even more frantically, you gather.
More calls. And yeah, the call to Nat goes, I don't care. It's your ass here right now. That's the situation.
Alright, Casey, we need to get them to the hospital. Can you handle everyone showing up here first, alone?
Any of you, you know, I can handle my
Nick
people.
needs to go. Amelia needs help, and I
Grab-
don't think we can.
Grab my keys. I'll
Oh yeah,
go.
I'll go right.
I'll
It's fine.
I'll probably go and get a police cruiser. Well, that's gonna be handy.
All right. We'll keep you updated. Thaddeus,
Yes. Yes.
can you check Amelia on the car without healing her? Just make sure she's fine. We're gonna go to the hospital, okay?
Sure. Yes, I can probably do that.
Don't heal her. We need you to be with us. We need you focused.
I will not. If you think that I shouldn't, then I won't.
The doctors will do well.
Nat, it's Casey. Not a fucking drill. Everyone here, right now.
All right, I'll be there. And
Yeah, that's just me background chattering, like calling everyone from the Supreme Court. Everyone get their ass to the alley.
Nick, can I have your phone?
Oh, I was just gonna skip already and say hello, I'm Dr. Nicholas Stone. I'm in with a patient.
Yay, mask of superiority.
We've been here before.
Getting
need
us
this.
where we have no business to be, and getting us where we have no business to have.
Actually,
Da-da-da.
during the
Sponsored
car
by
ride
McCain.
half, I want to call the Reinas and tell them to gather everyone at the bowling alley.
all right, so basically, you make sure that every changeling in Boston gets his ass at the bowling alley. It's
Sure,
gonna.
I was
It's not
accounting.
gonna be super COVID friendly, but there's no COVID in 2014.
No COVID in 2014.
Well, I mean, for a general
The
assembly,
good times.
the bowling alley is probably the best.
It's the biggest of the courts.
Yeah, we have a PA
Well, the
system and that kind of
church.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
church.
we have a
would-
bar.
The church would be good too.
Yeah,
Bowling alley is already
bowling
underway,
has-
so you know.
The bowling
but the
has-
bowling alley is like private, whereas not
church.
the church.
Yeah, we can put a "we're closed" sign on the bowling
Yeah.
alley.
Tandis que le tournoi de pétanque, il se passe que tu le veux ou non, c'est vrai.
Ils sont là pour leur tournoi.
All right,
Trust
so
me, they'll be there.
I worked in customer service. They will get into the restaurant before
They
it's
will.
open. They will. At
Trust
6
me, I
a.m.
was
they
thinking.
will be seated.
so
Alright.
Jay, you cleverly use your previously established persona
Ah.
to get the other two assholes
Check.
their ass on a bed. Roll just
Yeah.
Roll persuasion. Is that persuasion the name of the skill? Whatever is used for
Socialize?
persuade. Yeah, so no,
Uh,
not socialize. It would be
The
Yeah, it's
presence,
persuasion.
manipulation, persuasion,
wait. I have a sheet here.
manipulation.
There's
persuasion.
persuasion.
Yeah,
I would say
persuasion.
presence
Be right
because
back.
you have that identity.
It's 4 for both, so.
All right,
1.
all right, good enough.
Nervous Nick noises.
That's a 0.
So is everyone except Casey at the hospital? Is that what
Yes.
I? All right.
Because Nick also needs to be looked at.
I'm fine, I'm a doctor.
Check your. You need help as well, Nick.
I honestly think Thaddeus needs more than me right now. He's the one repeating the same poem over and over again.
All right, I'll look after him, but get someone to look.
I'm okay. It's fine. Just take care of Amelia and Nick.
They are taking care of Amelia right now. I just want Nick to be looked at as well. Por favor.
Fine. I'll get myself checked.
Or if not, I can have a look at Nick. I think
No, it's
I can do some more.
All right, the doctors are professionals. They will do well. We need you to be all right. We cannot have you.
I'm okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's just.
We cannot have you hurt yourself more.
Ralph, do I still hear She Who Walks in Beauty?
Not at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Do you really think I can't see it?
See what?
And a part of you went towards healing him. The crack on your cheek. I'm not letting you do that again.
It's
You're not gonna erase yourself to heal others.
and he's gonna look into your eyes and just go, well, it is how she made me. It
And that
is what
not,
she made me to do. It's
and that does not
I
define
can't
you.
I can't fight. I can't help. I can't defend anyone, but I can ease the pains. That is
In an emergency
what I can't do.
situation, maybe. But right now we have outside help can provide. We cannot afford to lose you right now. We cannot afford to lose you at all.
What do you mean lose him? If he wants to heal,
If he wants to heal at the cost of his own well-being,
I don't think he'll repeat that. I think he wants to use tools this time. Right, Didius?
Sure, he lie.
He says lying.
He says, yeah, sure, he lied.
obviously lying.
Yeah.
While you're talking, Jay, you're still in your doctor persona.
Yeah.
All right. So a doctor comes to you, and it just, all right. So about that Miss McKellen, and just takes some news. Tony, that sweet Southern accent, that really looks like someone that you know. The mustache and everything.
Yes is gonna stand up.
And he's just talking medicine with Jay, who cannot speak medicine, but you managed to
I
resolve
have
your
two
way.
medicine. I know.
All
a little
right,
bit.
all right.
You go like,
I'm like, yes, lungs, blood, yes.
So
Reed,
there
is that
they
you?
miss.
I know those.
Reed, what are you doing here?
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. What?
I'd recognize you anywhere. What are you doing here? How are you still alive?
He's gonna look at you, Jay, and just, of course, I'm still there. And he just whispers to Jay, like, go get me a nurse in a bed. So he's just gonna run with it a little bit if you don't push it too far, just so you don't.
Clarity.
Just so for you, it looks like it's him, but he's weirdly distant, and for the rest of you, he's just rolling with it, so you don't have like a fit or have a panic attack or something, till they can calm you
Smart
down.
move, doctor. Smart move.
Don't you recognize me?
I could recognize you anywhere, and he just keeps an eye out for the people to come and help him because he doesn't.
Thaddeus, perhaps we should sit down.
I'm not helping him. I just look at him like I'm Bzazzle boy. This.
But it's him from my time. How can he still be up? What
Well,
happened to
perhaps
you?
He needs to check on Amelia first. Let's sit down and give him a moment. He'll come back after.
I'll take care of your friend.
He's not a doctor. He's a musician. What does he
now he
know about? He's never known anything about.
Maybe now he.
So
is-
there's a nurse, a bed, and they just, all right, now, my good friend, you can sit there and catch a rest. I can see that you're quite tired of your night.
And the ears just kind of like does the fish a bit, just blinks and maybe yes, maybe I should. And he just sits down on the bed, looking confused.
The spring court slowly filling up The rest of you, unless you come back later in the night, are gonna spend at least one day there. Those who are injured, anyway. It takes a while. Not everyone is as speedy to come to the court. But eventually it's kind of hard to hear yourself think because there is like a good 70 to 90 people in the bowling
Yeah.
alley.
Is Arthur there?
Yeah.
You're not there.
But not you though.
Yeah. No, fair.
I try to gather like the remaining monarchs to, and second in commands, and people try and assess the situation and be like what the fuck is going?
I think everyone's there, or they said they were gonna get here soon thereafter. There's just Arthur, who's haven't seen Haru all night. They didn't answer their phone.
We have to go search.
Think something bad happened. Well, clearly something bad happened to them specifically.
Something bad happened in general.
Maybe you could go look for them if maybe they are in the room and I didn't quite see them. Casey, could we have a word then?
Yes, can.
And the other, right-hand man knights and monarchs go to look in the place because there is a lot of people. Especially Haru doesn't take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
So Persimmon is dead.
He is. Killed himself apparently.
Did you find the truth you are looking for?
I have.
He's going to reach for his pocket. I'm sorry, Casey.
Why?
And he's gonna put an envelope. Push it toward you. There's no use in hiding that anymore. And it's the envelope that your fetch had brought you that he said he burned.
That a bit old news by now.
It is.
Check it out.
It's a picture. It's not super clear. It was taken at night. But you see Persimmon and Arthur. Like, probably Arthur is the one holding the hand of the queen on the harbor. I'm really, truly sorry. If that holds anything for you.
I had to be honest. Right now I'm more panicked. I'm angry.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, there's some personal business there. There's 100 people right here that depend on us. Guess we'll sort this out after.
Sure. But here's this. If truly it was your fetch that have this picture, why would he do that?
He said that he wanted to show me the truth. Convince me something. Honestly, I don't throw him as far as I can. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Sure, our fetches are involved in this somehow, but I can't see how, why.
You're a good kid, Casey. It's just too bad that you were born in this world like this.
Yeah, well, the life I have, make the better of it.
Do your best to find Haru, please. They didn't have nothing to do with that.
What? Try and get. I want to speak to you and Queens, Jack, and us and the
Everyone.
Knights. Then we'll decide what we say to. Can't keep that a secret for long, but we know how to say it.
Let's think, but for now, I think I would like some alone time to process the death of my old friend.
I mean,
Well,
last time a king needed some alone time, it ended
Yeah.
badly. So
He killed
maybe-
himself.
Ah.
He didn't need no alone time.
Yeah, but I don't have any reason to know about the pledge where he swore. Technically, according to the words, if I may be pedantic, Persimmon swore that he would kill whoever talks himself.
He
His
talked, so
ghost
he
will
killed
come
himself.
back.
So, technically, if I have to be pedantic, he would be clear. I have no reason to know any of that anyway, but if something happens, it's his own will.
Right?
You can
Right?
trust the notary on this.
Ready for the clarity damage, Nick?
Always.
Why clarity damage?
What clarity damage?
Oh, 4. So here's what I'm going to do. People at the hospital, you don't have a lot to do because you're at the hospital.
Makes sense.
So I think I'd like to speed through the night a little bit, but I know Francois wants to talk with, make a public PSA for the changelings in there.
Bowling alley.
In the bowling alley. So, do you have an idea what you want to say? Do you want to make a scene with the other monarchs?
Well, a bit of both, but basically, like, my goal is to communicate the situation, like, let people know the bulwark has fallen, shit is dangerous, don't be alone, and that kind of stuff. Like, just get people informed and prepared for what we're facing. Again, I don't want to tell the whole life story because that's not relevant, but the whole story will be told to the monarchs and that kind of maybe not like the I'll gloss over like the super mega personal bits, like it turns out she was my mother, and just for everyone to have a clear picture. But the main goal is inform and prepare for emergency for the emergency response. That's Casey's goal.
All right.
I could do like a presence, politics, specialty changeling
Ooh.
check.
Honestly, yeah. And if you can whip up a little, text that you would say, a little improv.
Do I get help from the other monarchs?
Sure. I'm gonna roll just like an arbitrary amount of dice that will represent the others.
Razzle
Yeah.
dazzle.
2 extra dice.
Yay! Because I have no willpower left. I burned all of that in the Glade Sovereign.
We need to heal.
2 successes. It's fine. It works.
It's fine.
So yeah. I take the mic that goes in the speakers. I go onto the onto the alleys to ensure that everyone sees me when I talk. And basically I say like, Changeling of Boston, there's no easy way to say what I'm about to say, but the situation is dangerous. Persimmon, King of Summer, has died by suicide. In doing so, the bulwark has fallen. Situation is being addressed. We are making sure that everyone is safe, and we are trying to resolve that situation and bring the bulwark back up to keep everyone safe. In the meantime, never be alone. Words aren't relevant anymore for the moment. Everyone's safety is paramount. Be sure you have phones, have battery, and maybe armament. Keep your kings and your knights informed of any development. That kind of speech.
Good. So
When as Chapeau speaks of the others as not be alone, Thaddeus is gonna spend most of his time in the hospital, being alone and just looking at the doctor from far away.
No.
but
Serena's
being
gonna
read
do
or
alone.
not, he is kind of hot in a daddy sort of way.
I mean,
And probably rich, so he's got it all.
I mean, hot emergency surgeon, who wouldn't?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
All right, that
Let's go
took a
full
turn.
Grey's Anatomy on that.
So the morning comes. Some changelings slept at the court, some didn't. But all of them heeded your warning to stay in groups, so they had sleepovers. People at the hospital. It's a hospital, they want you out as fast as possible. So they're like, all right, we come back tomorrow, so we change your bandages. And well, for Amelia, Jay, you just don't move too much and take these pills if it hurts.
Ooh, morphine.
They're not even keeping him overnight.
They keep like that's the next day. So you are like not feeling at the best, but you can get out somewhere in late morning.
Muchas gracias. Para todo.
Be safe there with your firearms, lady. Like it was, you probably made up a story that it was just a firing range incident.
Yeah.
So,
And y'all are
let's
out.
go see Casey.
I make up an excuse at work saying like my car is kaput and I would need like a police cruiser.
Sure. Roll. You have police, whatever.
I do professional
Roll.
training.
presence, persuasion, and add your professional training because you've got influence in that sphere. I'm gonna say -3 because that's
Yeah,
not
it's a
something we
bit-
would normally do.
It's a bit
it's a bit stretching it.
unorthodox. Yeah.
Yeah, it's stretching it, but
I have one.
all right. So they're like,
Yay!
all right, Officer Withers, you can come get it. You can come and get it. That was the end of
Wow.
that sentence.
Thank you.
Procuring vehicles for extrajudicial use. I will neither confirm nor deny that the blinkers will come in very handy.
Me.
Alright, so I think we go back to the bowling alley.
That is fair. You
Oh.
go at I guess you've got Nick's car anyway. You drive up there. There are many cars despite it being closed. Sleeping bags here and there for those that stayed overnight. Mostly spring courtiers. The others preferred to go on their own.
That's
But
fair.
Mañana, Casey.
Good morning.
How did it go?
I'm fine. One's informed. Didn't sleep much. But at least I got us a police cruiser. That's gonna be handy. Coffee? Donuts?
Oh, yeah, please.
Would you have tea by any chance?
Yeah. I
like
have
there's tea at the
I
bowling
have-
alley, but it's the nastiest Lipton shit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
yeah.
some bags somewhere, I think.
Like,
So who's
Alright.
there? The gang?
Yeah.
I think everyone's there, yeah.
Amelia very much looking at the ground. And not at Kate.
Yep. Wow, the colors really are bright today.
Alright, so Persimmon is no more. That. What does that imply for us?
A lot and not much. Sense that for us five, still 5 chintlings tied together. All the freehold. Now there's no bulwark.
What do you mean there's no bulwark?
Oh, it's quite clear.
Mantles don't work, the courts don't work, and the freehold doesn't protect us from the bay.
Because we don't have a king? Then we can just crown you
Because
or
we
something.
don't have kings.
Yeah, well, it's like when you shut down like a rack of computers. Like it's an intricate system. It's a complicated thing. As long as it's running, it's safe. But once it stops running, it's a whole other job to start it back.
Lint feeling bad vibes.
Yeah, Lint is.
So I was right. They're coming back. She was there.
We don't know. Don't know what's there.
I heard her.
Maybe you didn't.
Well, we're not going down with that fight. Is that
Because
fair or not?
if the bulwark doesn't protect us from very well, maybe we're seeing things. Careful.
Might be illusions, magic, glamour. That's one of the things the bulwark protects us against. People poking in here.
It's okay, Lint protect you.
Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate it.
You know,
Lint do labyrinth.
That's actually a real great idea. Lynn,
yeah,
but not right now.
Lint got the instructions of stay at the court, and if something dangerous happens, you know what to do.
As for all of you guys, I just want to remind you the key I gave you. If something does go to shit, you can go there anytime and you'll be safe.
What if the door we took is destroyed?
What?
Do we get stuck there?
No. There's a second exit. There's a secret second exit and you'll know it if you have to.
Alright.
However, wouldn't you, Nick, have contacts with the authorities? Possibly that could help us, well, protect each other.
But how will they know?
Oh,
who to
I'm
defend?
not handing weapons to everyone here, that's for sure.
I think they'll harm us, but if we get across that, where your grandson understands who we are, but
I'll give him a call, but I don't promise. Give me a minute.
maybe there's gonna be a big game to hunt.
I'll go and make a call outside.
All right.
Fine, Amelia.
Yeah, what's on your mind? Nick's there for Amelia. And he walks.
Guys.
Wait, he walks towards you, looking at you, but he's so small next to you, and like he bumps in your
Stool?
hand. No, in your handbag.
What?
He
Bumps?
bumps in your handbag, like in your purse.
So, no,
And it-
no.
No, fuck it. It just gets on the ground.
Yes.
And so you see the usual. You see the usual, like the lipstick, the Kleenex, the
The
dismembered
bird finger.
Finger.
All
Finger, you know.
staples of a woman's purse, of course.
Which she goes like,
And we'll cut to Jay's phone call.
even without Natalie, I'm still laughing stuck. God damn it.
They'll never escape truly.
So yeah,
Dring,
Nathan.
dring.
Nathan.
Hi Nathan, it's Isaac.
Oh, hi. Can I do
I-
some?
You might actually. I'm sorry to bother, but there's kind of a situation down here in Boston.
Is there ever not a situation down there in Boston?
Yeah, I mean, how could I put this? I think a lot of lives are at risk right now. Like a lot.
Like how?
How much do you know about us and how we work and how our glamour and magic works?
Enough
know
for
what-
you to keep talking.
So, kings are dead and the boardwalk's gone. And everything points to them, the gentry, trying to do something. And, well, you are someone with expertise against us and things like us. So I'm wondering if you have anything to do you could help. Anything you have that could help us. Any clue? I don't know, I'm bowing here, but I would appreciate your help.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm no expert in your social structure.
I start worrying about the structure. It's more that all the other changelings are well. Everyone who's part of our freeholds is out to well. They're vulnerable. That's what I meant.
I'll try and see what I can do.
I swear they're not just monsters, Nathan. They're all humans like you and me, and I know this isn't what you're supposed to do. You're not used to saving those kind of people like me and like my friends you met. But I swear to you, they're good people too.
I'll call you back when I got something.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Be safe until then.
I'll do my best.
So inside,
This isn't what you think. This isn't what you think.
Yeah.
Why do you have a finger?
Just Casey going to
No,
help you
listen.
pick up your things, and he's like,
Oh, that's the cut finger. Have you been moonlighting?
Oh, sorry, it moved. I mean,
"What's that?"
okay. I can explain.
Look, unless you tell me that this is taking like the gentry directly here.
it's probably not.
The honest answer to that is
If anyone wants to do an intelligence occult,
I mean, that's a fetch finger.
Sure, I'll do
I mean,
intelligence occult.
I'll
I
do
have no
one.
dice.
I'm not asking
Eh.
what it is,
is
Zero
but
it-
maybe
success.
what it does.
That's right?
Oh my god!
What?
All right. Anybody else?
I rolled 2 9.
on what, an occult
I'll do-
check?
0.
Yeah.
I
If
am
you
not
want.
rolling occult.
Can
Can
I?
I roll stamina occult? That would give me a dice.
All right. That's good. That's a good check.
I'm not gonna do it either.
So you
For some fucking reason.
you're just real good at that.
I mean, that's why you got the finger. That's what.
Yeah, that's why I mean, that suddenly gave us a reason why Amelia kept it. Other than the player going like, oh, shiny.
Wait a minute. I'm working songs at the same time, and it ain't easy.
Are we supposed to ask about this, Amelia, at this point?
Emilia, you remember now that you do not have the diseased body of your king next to you,
I mean,
the things that he talked about when he spoke of the fetch and their magical properties. Like you could boil their ears to make a tea that would give you memories and eat their eyes to see the ebb and flow of magic.
is that a spiel that he held me?
Yeah. Want to roll for memory, intelligence, composure.
I
He
mean,
told
because
us that
he
at the
said
beginning
the-
of the campaign. Like, we touched a knife, we had visions, and
Alright.
he went like, listen.
Here's that. So
You gotta run.
So Francois, you remember vaguely the same thing, and a fetch's finger can point to your deepest desires.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's all
Mary
hold it.
remembered. Mary remembered and went like, oh yes, I need to keep that. I need it. That's all. I need it.
I just imagine Natalie feeling. Is anyone pointing at me?
Ha!
Oh no,
Ha!
not that kind of finger.
Since when you're dwelling with body parts?
It's not just. Can help me. Something we can do.
Did you buy it at the market?
No.
Where is it from?
No. It was at Persimmon's desk. It
Right,
was
that makes
open
sense.
for. I need it. That's all.
What are you looking for?
You know damn well who I'm looking for.
I tried not to hold on to anger too much. That one.
Anger is fine. Anger keeps us alive right now.
Meant what I. Sorry about person. Was I angry? Yes. Of course I was. But I made sure that things would go well. Didn't want it to end. Sorry. Don't know who to trust or where to turn. Really, I think there's only one thing. Not us. The freehold. Because people are gonna be bastards all the way. They're gonna disappoint you and lie and hurt and leave. But very foundation of our society is based on unity and mutual protection. And it's not some wishy-washy promise. It's laws of nature and magic. Go find Haru. Heard from while and they weren't there yesterday for the assembly.
Haru's missing?
Yeah, don't know where they are. I'll say to you what I said to everyone, which is nobody's alone, ever. And always stick with someone that has a phone. If anything, if I wanted to be better, I'd say we never split up.
She must have taken them. She who walks in beauty. She laughed at me. I could hear her.
I don't think there's any gentry. I don't think they can be here.
But how would we know that? How would we be sure?
This world can't hold them.
But that
But
doesn't
they
mean that
could
we
lurk.
cannot sleep.
They could lurk near. Yes.
Then what are we supposed to do? We're not
There-
able to take them on.
There
Not that I.
are unaccounted actors. This whole thing. Fetches.
Then perhaps we should focus on Amelia.
And mine too.
Yeah, they will be together most likely, no?
Well, it's a safe bet. It's the best we have. That's
If
why I
fetches
was.
are-
That's why I was saying that you hold on. For conviction of finding her.
Perhaps we could use a dream.
We already have some.
We have a finger that points. So we can start following it. And it might lead us to Haru at the same. We need to start moving. We cannot stand still.
Off with breakfast. Don't know where if we don't.
I'm not hungry.
Neither am I.
Well, donut.
The healthy breakfast, that is.
Hey, that's nothing about healthy. I'll keep powering through on shit coffee and sugar, and that's gonna carry. If that carries me through a whole day of radaring and running after miscreants, pretty sure it's gonna get me through that.
Mi madre would hate you for saying.
Mine too.
I imagine I can walk back in any time, Half.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I was forgetting that you were in there.
I see. Okay.
Mine would just be happy that I have something to put on the table, if we're honest.
All right. So I've just talked. Got on the phone with Nathan, and he's gonna call me back. I kind of explained to him the situation about the bulwark and everything.
And what can he do?
I don't know. I don't even know if he really wants to help or if he can help. But I really hope he does.
We
think
threw
we're on
out.
our
We threw out a feeler. Best we can do. Some luck, we'll have some help.
Let us hope.
Let's eat this breakfast and get on our fetch quest.
I
The-
fetch quest.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Alice.
I already.
So what? I haven't heard anything of this.
Haru's missing.
Oh shit! What?
Haru's missing.
Yeah. I already offered it. I suppose that the new situation changes. I pour everyone a coffee. I hand everyone a glass.
Yes. I look at you and I smile.
Now there's no more politics. Really, there's no one but each other that we can rely on. Now more than ever. Let's fix this.
That's the only.
Let's fix this fucking thing. Right?
All right.
Alright.
The motley of scars and sea.
The map.
I will seal the contract. Well, the pledge.
The pledge.
Is Thaddeus part of it?
I suggest that we look over the details,
Later.
After.
like, after the game or
Yeah.
during the week.
Yeah. But yeah, I think everyone will feel like a little bit of energy run through each of us as we take our sip, and like, not the walls are going to close on us, but we'll feel like together.
Our own little bulwark.
Yeah, we'll feel safe together.
At least safer.
No, I mean, in the moment, we'll just like that moment. Right. Donut, coffee, and Haru.
And Amelia.
Oh yeah.
So,
Actually,
Amelia, jump back out of this.
which
Next
which
time.
are you gonna prioritize?
We have
The
no lead
coffee.
for a Haru, so we're gonna have to go for the fetch.
Say that out loud for Nick to hear.
What
Alright.
fetch?
Amelia's. Oh, the finger that points toward the thing that is.
What finger? What the fuck is that?
I think we got there.
nothing.
I'm arguing that we start with Haru, if only because like the finger points towards Amelia's fetch the whole time. Like that's a safe information. And Haru, best case scenario, we find them. Worst case scenario, we don't. Then there's probably not going to be many leads.
That's exactly it. That's why I'm saying the fetch first. We don't have any leads for Haru.
Well, I'd
And
still.
anyway, we can kind of imagine that seeing what plagued us so far, like one's gonna lead to the other.
Yeah.
We can tell the entire freehold about Haru's disappearance, and they can look as well.
Yeah.
But we need a precise objective.
We don't want to
About,
split people up to search though.
No, but well, they can in small groups if they want to.
But I'll send a message to Arthur. Be focusing on whoever may have been responsible for their disappearance. Well, that's basically what I text Arthur. I text him like we're going after the fetches I mentioned yesterday, so maybe that'll lead us to Haru.
If you believe it, he texts you and his accents just transpires.
The accent just there's just one or two Cyrillic characters in there just to
Really sit on that
Spice it up.
Set it up,
Russian.
yeah.
So yeah, we probably take 2 cars because we're a lot, and if we find someone, we're gonna need another car.
Or be illegal. Or be illegal in the amount of people in that car.
Yeah, and you have a police car, so you really want to be legal.
Yeah, you know, I hijacked, borrowed a police car. I think legality is not necessarily top of my list right now.
I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed, Casey.
Well, I asked for it nicely.
I'm less impressed. Still impressed.
Stealing it would have Boston's police force on our back on top of the gentry. Bad plan.
Given.
And they have GPS, so
Alright, so Amelia and you in the leading car and we'll follow? Or the opposite, Nick and Amelia lead so you can
Well,
catch up if ever
follow-
something happens.
follow me. Follow the police car no matter what. Just because
Alright.
if something needs, follow me no matter what. So if the sirens come on, follow me no matter what. Still, But that means that some shit is going on and expect a call sometime soon.
Are you sure you're able to follow him, Nick?
What are you doubting my driving skills?
Maybe.
I bet you know I used to run around carrying booze illegally and getting run after by people like Casey. I can run out of his way if I have.
Drive cars, eh?
That's the moment that we're glad that the statute of limitation on the prohibition is passed.
I appreciate it.
Let's go then. Let's go
So
toward
we leave and
whatever
we
that points.
even we follow a wriggling finger at the bottom of a coffee cup, I guess, so it just acts as a compass.
Oh, ew.
Oh my
yep.
god, I hate it.
I really hate what I have done.
That was a terrible idea, Casey.
Look
It's
what
just,
you have
oh,
wrought.
it's pointing north.
Where's North?
I cannot point north no more.
There is my-
No, not like that.
All right.
So yeah, I don't rush, but that's where I'm headed.
I guess
So-
we follow you.
Yeah. You drive through the streets of Boston on this fine Saturday morning, if I recall, or Sunday morning.
What is time?
What
What is
time?
even time? Let's say it's Sunday. It's the weekend and it's the morning. And it's rather quaint. The sun is shining through some clouds here and there, lazily in the sky. And it points in eventually at like a Dunkin' Donuts.
My
Of course
god.
it does. Of course
Of
it
course.
does.
Like I'm like,
Why would it
what's the
not?
most casual thing a bus stunner would go to?
I'm sorry, guys. We're not sponsored by McCain. It's actually Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Donuts.
We're sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts.
Too bad there's
have-
none in Canada and you can't go there right now.
I have
Sad.
I have a bulletproof vest under like a sweater or something.
Amelia just wants a donut. So I guess we try.
Do you have a plan? Like, I will end the game very soon because I think it's a very nice place to end the game. What's your plan here? Do you just go full aggro and get the girl, or in the middle of a Dunkin' Donut at 10 a.m.?
I mean,
That's what
I mean,
he does.
Sounds
the
like it.
plan would probably be get her into a car. Probably the police cruiser because the rear is a lot safer for prisoners.
For prison.
Well, there's a constant child lock on the rear doors, so you
Might help.
and bars and plastic and
And yeah, and a lot of
Whatnot.
other things.
it
So-
will not protect us from magic, but
It's okay, we have magic too. We're good.
And I
But-
have something
but, you know-
ready if she tries anything.
yeah,
Worst comes to worst, I'll heal you. It's okay. It's fine.
the bet
No, it's
the
okay.
bet
I'm
would
gonna
be-
kill the bitch.
the bet would be that no magic happens like in public.
But I can't get in with you because we're gonna look exactly the same.
Alright. Well, she's gonna look older than you.
I don't know. I never saw her.
Do fetches age.
I think so.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not.
Die too.
I wasn't gone for a long time.
How many years?
10.
That's enough
It-
to change your
it's a-
face. For all we know, she could be your
Please.
sister.
I have my badge. I could arrest her.
I mean, what
We-
good
If I may
good
suggest,
makeup?
That she can't say much. I'm a cop. A cop.
I just want to say that if this screws up, we can still go through your doors. And I point to Amelia. Remember, you share the same door. Up here.
It would be the last resort. I don't want you up there.
Alright. So how many exit doors to this Dunkin' Donut?
Well,
At
Not
least
gonna-
one for staff.
there's not gonna be much if I just barge in and handcuff her.
We could use Mask of Superiority and just barge in and handcuff her there.
Well,
That would
need
make
to
it
block all
double,
the doors.
triple with a cherry on top, sure.
Thaddeus and I
Well-
will take the back one.
Cool.
Unless I don't want to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm fine.
She's just gonna take your hand and squeeze it gently. You'll be fine.
I can cover the other exit on the other side of the building.
3 doors. Half I'm assuming.
Yeah, something like that. There's
Two
a
for
back
customers,
door
one
Front
for
and
the
back door,
trash.
logically.
Alright. Alright, so we
It's like-
take the back.
It's not it doesn't have its own building. It's in between, like in a little mall. So there's a few, like building right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
There are
So
3
there's really
exits
just
and- oh,
2 exits because
Oh,
there's
oh.
the front and the back,
Okay.
and the
Okay,
back
the
is
mall.
employee only.
Yeah, I don't think that changes
take
to
this
decide to bolt.
We'll take the staff section, you take the mall, they take the entrance, and we hope it goes well. Sounds good?
Hey,
Casey, you're the professional here.
Yep.
Does that sound like a plan?
Yep.
So who's the one that get in? Casey, Amelia.
Not Amelia. Amelia stays
Oh,
in the
just
car.
Casey.
Well, unless she
I'm
wants to rip
staying at
my she
the-
wants to rip my arm off like in public in front of people.
Who
That's her
knows?
business.
In the back, we're just going to because just going to softly open.
No, as a
Sorry?
matter of fact, I'll take Nick as well.
to go in.
Yeah,
All right, then
I'm
have,
staying at the front.
have a mask of
Oh, and-
superiority as well.
that's fair. Can
Um,
I play it on someone else?
No. Just put on sunglasses and you'll
Oh,
be
can
fine.
I? No, I can affect multiple people.
Ain't that neat?
But does it affect like your mask
yeah.
affects
Yeah, no, I think-
people,
yeah,
or
I think
you
it's-
can put mask on people?
Well, he'll believe that I belong there, so I guess that's good.
Yeah, my point is, I think, yeah, it's fine. Like the point is, your mask will affect people, but we couldn't like give mask of superiority to other people.
Someone else.
Couldn't they
I
give it
could
to
actually-
Serena, which I believe is the only person that.
I think actually that we could make her think she has superiority on this.
It's gonna be all right. We are just
We are
fiddling
going-
around. a
Yeah, we are
non-issue.
going full Shadowrun on this, and we don't have to do that.
'Cause I
Amelia in the front. You have Nick and Casey inside,
I
Nick
know.
and
and
Casey
you
going
have
in.
Serena and Chad in
Yeah.
the back.
Nick and Casey
Okay.
going in to do the arrest, and Amelia keeping the car
Thaddeus
warm.
and Serena covering the back exit.
Amelia keeping the car warm. Case of.
Just in case, Serena's gonna get to the place and she's just gonna stretch for a moment and like get ready to get in the fight in case and activate Vigilance of Ares in case this goes down into a fight.
All right.
I'll hand the shotgun because there's a shotgun in the trunk of a police car.
Mm.
I hand the shotgun to Nick.
Just like
Man,
the old
you're just
time.
coming in for. You're just going into Dunkin' Donut. Sure.
There's
Yes,
gonna
I
be
am.
civilians.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm
I won't shoot.
blitzkrieging. My point is, I'm blitzkrieging. Going in, taking her, going out, leave. It's shock value. People won't understand what's going on, but the only thing they'll realize is that she's gone. And something froze. Damn it.
I was.
Yeah, one
We
hell
got
of a
what we asked
blitzkrieg.
for.
Okay, and we're
It
back.
worked.
Okay, we're back.
What was that?
I don't know. Something froze.
All right.
It was incredible.
I don't know.
All right.
I
So
don't have
Andre,
it.
when you are.
All right. So just follow my lead and make sure that she complies. So yeah, we just
Barge in.
essentially barge in and go, BPD, get down on the ground, down on the ground.
All right,
And-
so that's we're gonna end the game there with my little thing. All right.
Fun.
Meanwhile, at the other end of the world, this nightmare is happening.
No, you kick the door. There's Emilio with just a coffee. You
Yeah.
point the gun at her. She takes a sip, cracks her neck.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And we're
I
just gonna
will
end
rip
on
her
that, I
spine
think.
out. Oh, nice.
She's not going down without a fight.
Oh no! We're not ready!
Guys, you don't understand how I picked my level up just for her.
Ooh.
This
So-
will not be pretty.
That's it for today. That was a quick outro, but that's where we were at.
It's fantastic. I love it.
Perfect.
I want to
Alright.
play more! I want to play
Yep.
more!
Yeah. We're not done. Let's keep going.
Play tomorrow!
No, I'm
So-
very
Wait.
fine with it ending here.
I have a game tomorrow.
I work tomorrow.
Cancel
So-
all your plans!
Want to use that shotgun?
So,
So
this has been episode 24 of the Chronicles of Twigs and Reckoning, The Pointing Finger. Music has been
we started on The Devil and the Huntsman from the King Arthur soundtrack, and we are listening to This World Ain't Big Enough by Saint Agnes.
with, as usual, soundtrack by Aistana, James Russo, no, something. Soundtrack of House of Cards, The Long Dark, and Max Payne 3, and various other games. And in the meantime, stay safe, get your vaccine, wear your mask, and take care. Good night, everyone.
Register for the lottery.
And apparently register
Say
for
it
the,
to
for the
everyone.
vaccine lottery. Vaccine.
No one knows we're gonna get it.
There is no such thing as a vaccine lottery. Good night, everyone.